I analyzed popular relationship advice on YouTube. Their core argument was that marriage was a customer service role. People were being taught to handle triggers by listening and repairing. Not too bad in the advice category until you realize that they were telling them to do this at all costs. Here is why this advice is so damaging, why advice like that actually destroys your inner harmony. The model that I was listening to stated that we marry our parents so that we can relive the old wound. It implies that you are broken and that you must cope with a partner who triggers you. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Jay Cook. I've been a professional astrologer for over a decade. I've analyzed thousands of charts. And in all the astrological coaching that I've done, I've never once come to the conclusion that people need to just cope. What I see is people who are out of alignment. They're in partnerships with no harmony. We all have different needs based on our own personal nature, which we can see in the astrology chart. The nurturer may need to stop mothering others and actually start nurturing themselves. The person who's more suppressed may need to finally stop hiding and take center stage. The people who find themselves to be silenced may need to actually stop listening and actually honor their reality. And here is where standard advice fails you. It gives everyone the same prescription. Listen more, be generous. But if you're somebody who's got a gift of nurturing others, if you're somebody who's already overgiving, then listening more is likely poison for you. You don't need to listen. You need to take the right action for you. And of course, that action depends on your personal timing and your personal nature. For one, the virtuous action may be that they need to speak up. For another, the action is that they need to walk away and to heal. And for somebody else, it may be that they need to step up and to demand the spotlight. Of course, we don't know what your action is or what their action is until we see the natal chart. Or rather, until I see the natal chart. But I do know that submitting is not it. And this brings us to inner harmony. To have inner harmony means that you're taking your own side. It means remaining in alignment with your own vision and your own values. If you sacrifice this alignment to keep the peace in a relationship, you have lost everything, because a true partner will be on your side. You cannot build external harmony. You cannot become a power couple if you lack inner harmony. If your environment or your partner forces you to violate your boundaries or suppress your nature, you lose your inner harmony trying to save a relationship that is actually a drain and a blockade. So we need to define love correctly. Love is the emotional price that you pay for the joy you receive from the virtues of another. If being with the partner requires you to contradict your own inner harmony, then that is not a vehicle for your destiny. It is a blockage against it. The goal here is total harmony. Inner harmony, meaning that you are aligned with your own values and your own vision, and external harmony, that you are with a partner who shares those values, who shares that vision, and whose individual values are not in contradiction with your own. When you have both, you don't need to work on the marriage every single day. You actually work together. You actually enter a state of flow. The trigger is not a signal to work harder or to listen. It's a signal that your environment is discordant with your nature. Discord is disturbing your boundaries. And the solution is to restore inner harmony, even if it means removing yourself from the environment. You cannot compromise your way to harmony. Sacrifice is evil. Every time you betray yourself to fix a relationship where there is no shared values, you drift further from your own destiny. It's sort of like fixing a vehicle that can only take you where you don't want to go. Stop taking advice that treats you like some generic problem to be solved. You are a one-of-a-kind individual with your own unique nature, your own specific timing. You need to find the action that restores your alignment. And if you want to reconnect with your values and your vision, if you're ready to establish healthier boundaries and to strengthen your high-level partnership or to create it, then you and your partner can download my free Harmony Audit. It's interactive. It'll allow you to fill in your values, uncover your vision, and use that as a boundary against everything that is not in alignment with who you are, what you want to accomplish, and it can completely help you take your own side. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you made it to the end of this video, it's time to realign with yourself, not to sacrifice yourself for something that is not in alignment with you.